And you know what, boys? In life, nobody care about you. It's every man for himself, and you need to learn to survive in this freaking world. Okay, boys, today's video is going to be about depression. If you're depressed, it's very, very simple. It's your fault. It's your own fault. If you're depressed, you need to understand why you're depressed. Are you depressed because the people around you fucking put you down all the time and shit on you and you don't have any respect? Well, if you're surrounded by people like that, it's your fault. You're surrounded by the wrong people. Now, what are you going to do about it? You're going to dump those people? You're going to find other people to hang out with? Or you're going to learn to walk alone, which in my opinion is the best solution you could have? Are you depressed because you don't do anything with your life? You're sitting on your couch all day watching Netflix or porn? And you don't have any accomplishment? You don't have any goal? Well, it's your fault. You need to find out why you are depressed. And if you are depressed and you start to blame everybody, this is the worst thing that you can do for yourself. This is the worst thing. It's anybody else's fault except you. If you have that victim mindset, the only thing that you're going to do, you're going to dig yourself a hole and you're going to go even deeper. On this channel, we talk a lot about narcissism. If you're too much of a nice guy and you let people control you and manipulate you, and believe me, the narcissist is he's a prey who's looking for somebody who's going to grab him and use him and manipulate him. If you're too freaking nice and you let those fucking narcissists shit on you, it's your fault. You need to take responsibility why you are depressed. It's not the fault of the narcissist. It's your fault. So what are you going to do about it if a narcissist shit on you? Well, you need to study what narcissism is. And you need to study what you're going to do to react when you find out a narcissist do that kind of bullshit on you. You see where I'm going with that? You need to understand why you're depressed. And when you understand why you're depressed, you need to put a plan. What are you going to do to put yourself out of that freaking depression? And again, if you don't do nothing with your life, you don't have goal, you don't achieve anything, of course you're going to be freaking depressed. Another reason why you could be depressed. You have wife and kid, your freaking wife is shitting on you all the freaking time. She doesn't respect you. Well, again, it's your fault. You didn't study female nature. You don't understand how women think. And you let her shit on you again. You are scared to be alone. You're a little pussy with her. You're a simp. You do everything that she said, and you try to please her all the time, because you don't understand female nature. You could have a bunch of reasons why you're depressed. You need to find out why, and when you know why, you need to take action. You need to take action. And most of the time you're depressed because you don't achieve your goal, you don't have any goal, or people shit on you who don't respect you. It's all about what's going on in there, boys. It's all about what's going on in there. And I repeat myself, on this channel, we talk about man happiness. 3 things you need to be happy. Very simple. And the first thing that you guys struggle so much is that number 1 thing, what's going on inside of your head. This is what's going on inside of your head. You guys struggle about that. The second thing that you need, you take care of that body. And the third thing that you need money. And another thing why you could be depressed. You rely on people for your own happiness. Nobody is responsible for your happiness. If you're unhappy, it's your fault. Don't blame anybody. If you blame anybody, you're a moron. You're a freaking moron. Nobody's responsible for your happiness except you. If the people around you are a bunch of assholes and you start to cry, oh my God, that guy said that thing, that kid did something to me, and blah, 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 you're a moron. You're with the wrong people. Or you don't know how to react. You don't know what to do to get respect. Very simple when you understand it. And you need to do the effort to understand it. And don't have that stupid victim mindset. And another thing I want you to understand, boys, in life, you're going to have a period where life's going to be freaking awesome. And when you are in that period, what you're supposed to do is to prepare yourself when bad time is going to happen. If you make a shitload of money right now, and you're a freaking moron, and you spend all your money, and you think that that money is going to be there forever, that income, that paycheck, and you don't prepare for bad time by saving money, have a cushion in the bank just in case that bad times will come. A recession, for example, you lose your job, and all of a sudden you have, I don't know, you have an income of $10,000 a month, and you spend all that money, you didn't save anything, and all of a sudden you become with zero income a month or $2,000 a month of income, and you put yourself in debt, and now you're not able to make your payment, and now you're depressed. You know what? That's your fault. That's your fault. It's nobody else but your fault. What I want you to understand, boys, when you have a good time, that good time is not going to last forever. It's not. One time that thing's going to stop. And when you are in that period of good time, you use that period to prepare when bad time is going to happen. You need to prepare for it. Because when that bad time is going to happen, and now you're going to be depressed. Oh my God, I'm not able to make my payment, blah, blah. And you're going to have, again, that fucking victim mindset. It's your fault. It's your fault. And you know what, boys? In life, nobody cares about you. It's every man for himself, and you need to learn to survive in this freaking world. Okay, you could have your family member who's going to take care of you for a little while. For a little while, it's not going to last forever. But the truth is, it's every man for himself. This is how life works in today, 2023. I wish it's not going to be that way, but that's how it is. This is reality. This is freaking reality. And on this channel, I talk a lot about how life works. You need to understand that. You need to understand narcissism. I focus so much about that term narcissism because when you understand what narcissism is, you're able to read the room. You're able to take a look at the people around you and you're able to identify them. And when you identify them, you are able to adjust your behavior with those people. And you don't let them manipulate you or control you to their own advantage. Every freaking relationship, boys, professional relationship with your family, with your loved one, with your wife, with your friend, it has to be a win-win situation in every freaking relationship. It has to be a win-win situation. You don't let anybody abuse you, and you don't abuse anybody. Both parties have to win. If you're too much of a nice guy and you let everybody shit all over you, you're going to be depressed. And it's your fault because you don't understand how life works. It's your fault if you're depressed because you don't achieve anything. You're not able to have that feeling of accomplishment. You need to have that feeling of accomplishment as a man to feel good in there. And boys, this is the best freaking drug in the world. Have that feeling of accomplishment. Every freaking night, you drink alcohol like crazy to pass out because you're sick of your wife nagging and complaining, and you have to get drunk every night or freaking stoned every night because you're not able to you cannot fucking stand her. It's your fault again. You let her abuse you. It's your freaking fault again because you don't understand female nature. So look, boys, if you're depressed, when I'm telling you, you take responsibility about it. You think about it. You understand why you're depressed. This is the first thing you need to do. And after that, like everything else, you study what to do and you take freaking action. You take action to get the fuck out of that freaking depression. Okay, boys, I'm going to leave it at that. Little quick video today about depression. You like that content? I ask you please share, subscribe, and put that little like button down there. That helped me out to spread that video. So, thank you, boys. We'll see you on the next one.